I usually walk in a big loop, but I'm going to confuse them today. And I'm going to walk back exactly the way that I came, because I like to confuse them, keep them on their toes. The guy just shouted out loud, "You've got to be careful." Just wanting me to overhear it, that I have to be careful. Do I have to be careful? I have to be careful of grown men, do I? Threatening a woman on her own. That's nice, isn't it? They always make sure you overhear these certain words or certain phrases. Be careful, or you won't be able to run with your legs broken. Is another one. I tell you, the threats come thick and fast. I'm not sure about that. You wouldn't be getting paid if I wasn't here. If I went by, then so you wouldn't be making any money off of me, would you? You wouldn't be making any money for harassing me. So yeah, but I just wanted to talk about the threats. So not the threats, the realities. I used to really love cooking. I used to enjoy cooking, and then I didn't do it for a little while because of one thing or another. I was moving around quite a lot, and I was in quite a difficult place in my life. I went through a really difficult time, and I just lost any interest in anything. And I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm still there, kind of somewhat. But I loved cooking, and recently I've got back into it a little bit. I tend to batch cook meals, so I'll make you all know what batch cooking is. You make a big portion, and then a big meal, cook a large recipe, and then you portion it off into different things, and then I put them in the freezer. So that's what I've been doing recently, and then I just have to heat it up. I just have to heat up a meal or take it out of the freezer or whatever, and then heat it up on the day. So I'd done this yesterday, and I'm a bit of a mayonnaise addict. It was probably I don't think it was my first addiction. I mean, food was definitely up there with my first addiction, but yeah, mayonnaise is one of my great loves. So I heated my food up, and then before I went to eat it, I slathered it in mayonnaise, and then I started eating it. And firstly, my smell, they keep trying to destroy my smell. The heat and the pain is directed primarily, in the beginning, it was directed towards my nose. I think they wanted to destroy my sense of smell. Because I believe that all your senses, this is connected in with all your senses. And I think as children, we all showed some kind of potential of seeing through this, whatever this is. I don't know. That's what I believe, though. And I think sense of smell is part of that. So they directed, for a while, they directed the heat and the pain towards my nose. I think possibly to try and destroy my sense of smell, but I smelled it anyway. I was kind of eating this food, and I'd mixed the mayonnaise in, and I could kind of smell and taste something that was chemically, like kind of cleaning fluids or something. And then, but I'm a greedy bastard. I've said that before. I love my food. I really do. I'm not as fat as I was. I've lost quite a lot of weight. I'm doing okay. I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying my hardest to break that addiction to food. I'm trying my hardest to not be so reliant on it as a comfort option, because I know that they love it when you have things that keep you tied and that they can use against you, that they can stress you out, and they can tell how stressed you are by what things it is that you turn to, whether it be a substance or food or shopping or whatever it is. So yeah, I could smell and I could taste something, but I carried on eating, and then my lips started burning, and I thought, this is odd, and I'd heated up 2 portions of this, because I knew one wouldn't just fill me up, so I'd heated up 2, And so I put this one down, and I went to the other one that I hadn't put any mayonnaise on. That car was just pumping out some, because I was talking about smell then, they've just wafted a waft of perfume as that car went past. Yeah, so the other one I hadn't put any mayonnaise on, I'd kind of heated it up and thinking, like I said, I love my food. I tasted that and you couldn't taste it, so I unscrewed the lid of the mayonnaise and smelt it, and you could smell, it smelled like flowers, it smelled florally. And one of them that I live in this house with, a bottle of this cleaning stuff had appeared in the kitchen, and it was really strong smelling, and I came back from my walk one day and I could smell it in my room, this really, really strong smelling cleaner thing. And I don't use things like that. I don't use perfume, I don't use cleaners. I make a cleaner out of vinegar and other things. I don't use chemical, like things that smell really, really chemically and really florally. People love to cover the house and that shit, don't they? But I don't use that. I don't use any kind of perfume or anything like that. I don't like it. It makes me feel sick. But I could smell it in my room one day when I came back, and I thought it's odd. And then Friday when I came back, don't worry, this is here we go. It's obviously talking sense. Not allowed to talk about this stuff. Friday when I came back, there's one of them in this house has a dog, and the dog has, I don't know what's wrong with it, but its hair's falling out all over the place. It's got alopecia, I think, I don't know. I presume it's due to stress, because the poor thing, all that its owner does is scream and shout and slam doors and have its music blaring, or be smoking weed in the same tiny room that the dog is in. So I presume its hair's falling out due to stress of being around these fuckwits, but when this particular fuckwit isn't there, another fuckwit looks after it. Well, when I got back on Friday, I noticed there was a big clump of this dog's hair leading to my room. Now, my room is up a different set of stairs from these, and I'm the only person that uses these stairs. I'm the only person whose room right now who can access their room from these stairs. And there's a big clump of this dog's hair on the stairs leading to my room, and I thought, that's fucking strange. It wasn't there when I left, So, and this dog follows both of these fuckwits, whatever one of them has it, around all the time. So the dog's obviously been up the stairs, and what would be the reason behind that, And then my mayonnaise, when I smelt it, smells like cleaning fluid has been poured into it. So anyway, obviously stopped eating it, and I took the bottle of mayonnaise and I put it right at the bottom of the stairs, of my set of stairs that lead to my room, so that you could see it. And within about 10 minutes I could hear the little whisperings going on, and they're all talking. And I really hope, but I doubt that they feel any kind of shame, because these people are not the type of people that would feel shame. They're, what kind of person does that? What kind of person? Now, I need to just add, sorry, I have my own fridge, so this is, this fridge is in my personal area. I don't use their communal fridge, because I was dread to think what they would do to my stuff in a communal fridge. Well, obviously, they're coming into my room anyway, as I've shown on my other videos. I only have one rubbishy little lock on my door that they all have access to. So yeah, it was in my own, the mayonnaise was in my own personal fridge. So I put it at the bottom of the stairs, and within 10 minutes I could hear them, their little whisperings, And I came out this morning, I went downstairs, because I have a cup of tea every morning, and the mayonnaise has been moved, and it's been put on the kitchen, so I would like to assume that by seeing it they felt some kind of shame about their actions, about, putting chemicals or cleaning fluids or whatever it is. My lips this morning are, when your lips have been really, really dry and they're sore and they're kind of blistered. My lips this morning are blistered. Obviously, I can't show you. I don't want to show my face, because, you'll all get jealous of my beauty, and I just don't want to show my face. Not right now. I probably will eventually, but not right now while I'm living here. I get enough of these fuckwits put in my face every single day. So just to keep life a little bit simpler for me, I don't want to do that. But yeah, what kind of person puts something in someone else's food? What kind of person does that? You know, that's what these people do. That's what they do with their time. They they try and harm people. You know, my lips are blistered because they're burnt because of whatever the chemicals were. And they've done that. They've inflicted something on me that has damaged me. It's just, you know, the things that they've done in the past are just horrific to me. The things that they've done and the way they've invaded my life and kind of ruined my life. And, you know, but then everything they do, I think, surely it can't get any worse. And then they do something else and then they do something like that. And you think, what kind of people, what kind of absolute monsters put some kind of chemicals in someone's food? Because why? Because why? Because what is it that I actually done to you? What did I actually do to you? Nothing. Nothing, but you're being paid to do that. Is there like a mark? Is there a step that you won't step over? Is there something that you would do that you would finally say, no, I'm not going to cross that line? You know, these people are being tested as well. These people are being tested, and I don't think they realise it. You know, that all of this bad fucking, I don't know if you want to call it karma, all these sins that are getting stored up in their name are not going to be forgotten. You know, they're going to get pushed to a point of, well, you know, you've put this in our food now, so will you do this? Or, you know, you've done this, so will you do this? Or, you know, where does it end? Where does it end that where does it end, the things that they're going to do? And some of them, they just have absolutely no morals, that they will be pushed. There's no point that they won't cross, and it's fucking worrying. You know, it's worrying that we're in a world filled with these demons. It's awful, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. So yeah, the mayonnaise bottle was in the kitchen this morning, which is, I find it funny because there's been these aren't clean, tidy people. You know, these are disgusting filth. There's been toilet rolls and bits of rubbish that have been sat in the hallway, and they've sat there for days and days and no one's moved them, but it's as if they wanted to they couldn't stand their guilt by walking past the stairs to my room and looking at this bottle, you know, that they knew they'd had a hand in doing something to, so they had to move it out of their sight. Just the shame that they felt. That's what I like to think anyway. Right, so I moved it this morning from the side and I put a bottle of cleaner on top of it in the windowsill so that they can look at it. Not that it makes any difference, you know. Like I said, I don't think morals are. Oh, bye. I don't think morals are present at all in any of these people. I really don't. I think they're falling in too deep, and sorry, just checking the time. They're falling in too deep, and there's no hope for them. There really isn't. There's no hope for them, and I don't wish harm on them because it would make me as bad as them. But I hope that the creator will, whoever the creator is, will judge them accordingly, and they will, you know, get what it is that they deserve. That's all I can hope for them in this life and the next, if there is a next. Hopefully not for me, but hopefully there is for them, and they will receive what it is that they've given, and hopefully in this life they will receive what it is that they give very soon. I pray for that. I pray that they get what it is that they deserve. Anyway, you take care. God bless. And you know, avoid the mayonnaise. I'm not fucking eating any again. God bless. Bye bye.